No, hold on. Wait.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I just mentioned that.
Yeah, you did. Do you think blacks was taught to survive or taught to live? Or a mixture of both?
I don't think either one of them. For one,
Come on,
the
school.
Willie Lynch letter made sure that white people would teach black people how to go against each other. And the question that you asked is part of that. So black people are pretty much at a disadvantage here as it is. One of the things
we are
that
behind.
I saw
We behind
online,
this shit.
what I saw online, and we were talking about this the other day, was that black men are from we're descendants of our people from Africa. Men in Africa marry more than one woman. They are not by themselves. So when we were talking about, men cheating, remember we were talking about all of that? It's really kind of from their ancestors. And it's not considered cheating until we brought it here. A lot of things that we learned since we've been here, like the Bible. I know a lot of people, they cherish that Bible, but that's the Europeans' Bible. We don't know what's in there that's not supposed to be in there, what they've added to it. The only thing they allowed,
Bible that they took out.
there's some that they
During the
took out, but then
translation.
understand that that's
But
the
do
only
you-
book that they allow black people to read in a church.
But
Why would you allow black people to read something about a savior that's supposed to save you?
I'm gonna say this though, real quick. Nat Turner even said it. I don't know if y'all saw the Birth of the Nation. Y'all saw that
I
Birth
didn't
of
see it.
Nation.
Yeah.
Birth of Nation. Come on, Birth of Nation is a hell of a movie, and within that movie, I'm gonna paraphrase it. The best way I can. He said they teach you only what they want to teach you, but also he said it's things in there to also fight for your boundaries as well too, for you can fight for your freedom. And I think if people I feel like it's a lot of history within the Bible that people just focus on just the negativity or what the Bible holds, but I feel like it's a lot of key elements within that, because if we look within that, because it also give you sources and keys information to also go dig in for other information, so therefore you can go find the knowledge and wisdom that you need to know. Because one thing I don't understand in a biblical text, right, they said Egypt, right? Egypt is part of Africa, right? And if you look, so if we came from the descendants of Africa, right, and Egypt was in Africa, right, how the hell they trying to say Egypt is part of the Middle East?
That's a lie.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
There's so many
But
lies. I've heard that America isn't even in the. It's not even where it is.
But I'm saying, I'm just saying that for a reason, right? Because people be like, "Oh, the Bible ain't for us. Why is they?" And I'm just saying, if you just look at some of the key elements that's within that structure of the Bible, it goes back and let you know there's more information that you can find within it if you just read it. Like for example, I was just using it as an example. They say Egypt is not part of the Middle East, right? But if Egypt is part of the Middle East, but we all know Egypt is part of Africa. How the hell are you gonna take that part out? And you get what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's like a lot of history within that Bible if we
And
really
that goes
just,
back to see how in the Bible
you gotta
as well,
read.
They describe Jesus
But that's what
hair
I'm saying.
wool.
That's what I'm saying.
Nappy hair,
Again.
You have to
Skin
pick
of
and choose, though.
yes.
You have to pick and choose, because the Bible also says slaves obey your masters. Now, if God is loving us and if God is black, then why would he say something like that? You have to understand that they allowed black people
you got
to read
something?
that. What y'all doing?
Oh, just to
Okay.
just to piggyback off of what you said initially about slaves. Damn, everybody, all eyes on me. I remember I had an African American studies teacher. She initially said that as far as slavery goes, or indentured servitude, the Africans' perception of slavery was nothing compared to what
It was much different.
it was much different.
It was much
if anything, it wasn't slavehood. It was indentured servitude, and
Straight up.
you initially were a servant, but for a certain amount of time, Initially, if you were a servant, it's because you either owed some money, you owed a high debt, you were a prisoner of war, or you were carrying out some sort of arrangements for a prison
Are
sentence.
you trying to move to a whole different nation or something like that?
Not even that. No. Even if you migrated, if you were immigrated to a whole other nation, they gave you arguably better rights than American immigration.
Here,
But
we were considered property.
yeah,
Over there, you're still a human being. You're just working to pay off a debt. But over
Right.
here, it's like we're like cows.
Well,
We're like
arguably,
cattle. Yeah.
yes. Arguably, even in indentured servitude, depending on how you look at it, you still are property, but to a certain time frame. Also, say a woman is pregnant while she works out her servitude. Her child is born in that native in that.